The Face in the Window, a descent into Blackwood's nightmare. Do you dare to unlock the secrets of Blackwood House, where shadows whisper and the past claws its way back to life? Ethan, a skeptic in a world of ghost stories, sought to debunk the legend of Blackwood House. He scoffed at tales of restless spirits and cursed grounds, seeing them as mere fodder for his online channel. A single night in the abandoned mansion was all it would take to prove everyone wrong. He was wrong. Blackwood House stood as a monument to forgotten horrors. Dust choked the air, and the scent of rot clung to every corner. Shadows danced in the periphery, stretching and contorting into grotesque shapes. Ethan, armed with his camera, tried to maintain a facade of bravery, but the oppressive atmosphere was already seeping into his bones. He set up his camera, trying to ignore the feeling of being watched. "All right, guys, tonight we expose the truth behind Blackwood House," he announced, his voice echoing eerily in the silence. The first sign was subtle, a flicker in the camera's feed, a burst of static, and then a face. Pale, gaunt, with eyes that seemed to pierce through the screen. It vanished as quickly as it appeared, leaving Ethan shaken. "Just a glitch," he muttered, trying to rationalize the impossible. But deep down, a seed of doubt had been planted. Then came the tapping. A slow, deliberate tap on the window. It sounded like someone knocking from the inside. Ethan's blood ran cold. He approached cautiously, his flashlight beam cutting through the gloom. A smudge on the glass, a handprint pressed against the dusty surface. It hadn't been there moments before. The tapping grew louder, more insistent. He peered closer, his breath fogging the glass. And then, the face materialized. A grotesque visage with a mouth stretched into a silent scream, and eyes like empty voids. A hand slammed against the glass, and Ethan recoiled in terror. When he dared to look again, the window was empty. Ethan scrambled for the door, desperate to escape the suffocating dread. But the lock wouldn't budge. He was trapped. From the upper floors, a floorboard creaked, then another. Someone or something was moving above him. He turned towards the staircase, his flashlight beam trembling. Wet, muddy footprints appeared on the steps, descending one by one, but there was no one there. The flashlight died, plunging him into absolute darkness. A whisper brushed against his ear, cold and malevolent. "You shouldn't have come." Ethan's primal instincts took over. He threw himself against the door, his hands fumbling with the lock. Then a deafening crash from behind. A mirror shattered, its shards reflecting a distorted reality. He turned slowly, his heart pounding in his chest. And there it was, the face. No longer confined to the window, no longer a reflection. It was right behind him, grinning with predatory glee. The lights flickered on for a split second, revealing the open door. Ethan didn't hesitate. He bolted, sprinting into the night, the image of the grinning face seared into his mind. He collapsed on the cold grass, gasping for air. When he looked back, Blackwood House stood silent and dark. The window where he had first seen the face was open, beckoning him back. And inside, something moved, something still watching, waiting for his return. Ethan tried to bury the memory, to convince himself it was all a nightmare. He deleted the footage, desperate to erase the horror from his life. But the tapping never truly stopped. Late at night, when he's alone, he hears it. A soft, rhythmic tapping on his window. And when he looks outside, there's no one there. But he knows it's still watching. Do you believe in ghosts now? The end? Dare to share your own paranormal experiences in the comments below. Subscribe for more terrifying tales and hit the notification bell to never miss a scare. And if you're feeling brave, tell us which haunted location we should investigate next.